What's up, guys? Thought I would come on and say hi, see how y'all were. Visit with y'all a little bit about a few things. As y'all know, that Anderson County recovered a trigger warning, a body in the landfill on Wednesday, about 10:30 in the morning, and then shut it down about 6 p.m. to confirm that it was, and then of course you got to wait on DNA and all that stuff to be done. I'm sure a lot of people are going crazy right now wondering, and that's usually what happens in these kind of situations, but we just have to be patient and wait, right? Wait for it to come out, because we don't know what it is. We just have to wait and see what they might come out with, and then so try not to speculate, right? That's what we got to try not to do, is try not to speculate. So I know some of y'all, I'm sure, are chomping at the bit, right? But the few things that have been bothering me about some of the stuff that's coming out, it's kind of late to come out, right? 9 months, almost 10 months later, with some photos and stuff, and a man in a green hoodie, and now it's it in a green hoodie, I guess you could say, because they still don't know what it is. I don't know where these people are getting information from. I mean, whoever's getting these photos, whoever has these photos and videos, are just basically taking still shots of them. But the timestamps aren't stamping. I'm not trying to be mean about that, but the ones that I received yesterday afternoon, the new ones, the timestamps make no sense compared to the other timestamps. And so I don't know how somebody's saying this person's involved when they're seen inside at, according to their timestamps, that looks like they added them, because there's no seconds. It's 25, 625, and 626. They were gone already. So what's the purpose of that, right? And then 618 was seen kind of behind Katie's car. And remember, guys, allegedly, this is my opinion, right? These are just my thoughts, my speculations, my theories. Not to reflect the channel, guys. Y'all's comments, y'all's alone. Not to reflect the channel. We do our research together. It's just some of this stuff that I saw. When I saw those yesterday, I happened to be on a live, right, last night when I saw them. The first time I'd seen the photos, I think they had just come out or something. I hadn't seen them yet. They were shared to me, but while I was on the live. And then first thing, of course, I look at is timestamps, because timestamps aren't going to lie, right? That's usually what we trust, is to stamp the time on the damn video. And when it looks like the timestamps are different than the first video that was out, it makes you wonder, well, why not just make it simple, show the however many minutes you have of inside, however many minutes you have of outside, just put them both on back to back. Play the inside first, and let it play the outside all the way through. No stopping, no still shot, and no screenshot, and just play the videos out and let us see it for our own eyes. But the problem with that is I think that it's not going to add up. If y'all watched that live last night when I was on Lady Freedom, y'all saw that when she gave me, I asked her for the timestamps, right? Because I didn't have the picture, she did. And when she tells me it shows 618, she's right behind Katie's car coming up. Well, we know they didn't even come out until 6:24:03, I think. They would get up and walk into the doors at 6:23:55, which is basically 5 seconds away from 6:24. By the time they got out the door, it was 6:24. Then one person is seen when she goes to the second car, like they almost went to the first car, then when they turned to the second car to go into that car with the handicap placard, that is basically the person is seen at the back passenger door, back driver's side door. Then they stop, and then they allow her to go, which tells me most likely it's a male, right? Being nice, letting her come and go first, right, as a female. And then stands there for 8, 9, 10 seconds, whatever, and then walks by her driver's door and goes up to the sidewalk. And then after that, we don't see anymore, because that's all they've showed us, right? They didn't keep showing us, they keep playing it. So we can see this person go inside, right? We didn't get to see none of that. So the whole thing to me is just show it all. Like, put it all out there for everybody to see, and let us look at everything. Don't try to just change it around and screenshot a few and drop it here, screenshot a few, drop it here, screenshot a few, drop it here on different videos. Just put it all out at once, right? So we can see everything. That's all we want to do, is be able to see it with our own eyes, look at the timestamps, compare everything, apples to apples, right? That's it. Then let everybody judge for themselves. That's what y'all are trying to do, is let everybody create their own opinion. So just give them the right information, put it all out there, and let us see it all, instead of trying to break it down and break it up. There's no need for all that, in my opinion. There's no need for that. But I guess maybe then the narrative doesn't add up, right? The timestamps won't add up, and that's why I think evidently they wrote down like a spreadsheet for the timestamps, but it didn't match what their timestamps were showing. One of their timestamps showing 6:18 p.m., but then they say that she was in the parking lot coming across by the bushes at 6:22. Well, that's 4 minutes difference. Or no, yeah, 4 minutes difference. Your timestamp showing 6:18, she's right behind Katie's car. Then you're telling us it's at 6:22 that she's right behind Katie's car. So something's not mathing. So all I'm saying is, to make it absolutely fair, put it all out there and let us look at it for ourselves. And then there won't be none of this, right? And I know that we're all freaking professionals here trying to figure this out. So if you want everybody to be able to give their honest opinion and their honest knowledge that they can find, give us the correct timestamps. And I think that would make a difference, right? I really do. I think that it would show something totally different than what's being pushed. Now, male or female, everybody has their own opinion on that, right? If we could see the actual photos like we see Sebastian and Katie, which are clear, and make sure those pictures are clear. The other ones are just fuzzy, like they're fuzzing stuff out. I want to see those photos from inside. So if they would play the whole video, like the whole video of them eating all the way till they get up to go outside, we're going to see that person behind them. The camera's clearly showing where that person came in and stood at that thing next to the little like metal tank all mounted to the wall with the egg crate on it full of menus. Like, that's right there where that person is standing, whether it be man or woman. So it's either green hoodie guy or green hoodie girl, right? And I think they made up some names last night of Big Booty Judy and Big Booty Bob or something like that. So trigger warning, guys. Let's just, let's just see the real thing instead of screenshots. I think that would make a big difference in trying to line up the timestamp. I know not everybody worries about timestamps. A lot of people are just paying attention to the photos. But me, when I look at something, I want to see the timestamp, because I want to know that the times match. And the only way to know the times match is to be able to see the timestamps. Because we know that person came in there. They've already said that. So let's see what time they come in the door. Let us see that. And I know y'all have that video, because if you have her standing in there and you're saying it's 6:26, it lets me know that y'all have footage all the way to 6:26, which is 2 minutes after they had driven off almost 2 minutes, roughly, a minute and a half, whatever. So I say, put it all out there and let us check it out for ourselves, right? That's the only way to do this. But we're all praying for this child to be found. Everybody is. Everybody wants Sebastian to be found and brought home. And I know now there's something coming out that he's coming home at Christmas or something, which I don't understand that. I mean, if you know where the child is, then get him now. Don't make him wait till Christmas, right? I mean, it doesn't make sense. And in Virginia, we know that the Proudfoot, Katie's family lives in Virginia. So is that who he's speaking with? Is that who he's working with? I'm curious to know who he's working with in Virginia. I mean, they say these things, but they don't give us any details, right? They just say a little bitty bit to get people running, their brains running, but they're not telling us what. Just tell us what. Who do you meet with in Virginia? How do you have this information? So then we know. And I'm not sitting here trying to be in any way mean about this. I'm just basically saying, let us just see everything for our own eyes instead of screenshots. Put it out there. I mean, there's been one person that put the video out from the timestamp. Shout out to her, right? Bullhorn Betty. She did a good job. She played that video, but only up until like 6:20, which is about when, my guess is when the green hoodie came in. But I don't know that without being able to see that video inside. I can only go by the timestamps that were posted last night. Shows that there's no way that person stood outside from 6:18 to 6:25. Where would she have been on the camera? We've seen the footage. She's not standing there at 6:24 when they come outside. So let us see it all, basically. I don't know, guys. It just sucks. I want to be able to see everything to compare apples to apples and look at the timestamps. But we might never see that. Who knows? I mean, it's up to them to put it out. They putting out only what they want to put out on it. So hopefully, pray to God, they'll put out the whole thing and just clear it all up for once and for all. But only we'll see that as if it comes out, guys. So just keep the prayers up for this young man and keep the searches up, and just hope that we get the answers that we need, and hope that his father gets the answers that he's the one hurting here, that wants his son home, and he's trying everything he can, and I get it. I'd be probably freaking rolling on the floor myself. I mean, but it's tough when he just vanishes, and then all this stuff comes out about profits at court and custody battles and all these things, which we knew about. The New Mexico stuff, we knew about all that. That's nothing new. JLR shouted that out in the very beginning when he went to New Mexico. We already knew this. It's just, I don't know. There's some people come out and say it's been having trouble since 2017 or whatever it was, and 2018, I guess, 2019, 2022, 2023, but I don't know. I wish that he would have went to live with his father in 2023. We wouldn't be doing this right now. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to come on for a few minutes and clear that out, and then just kind of see. Hopefully they're going to show us some more, and then we'll actually get to see the whole clip. Like, I want to see really from 6:15 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. That 15-minute window is what we need to be able to see from inside and outside. And then that's going to hold the answers of just that particular dinner. Then we'll know more about what went on just for that dinner. And that's all that's going to show us, right? That's it. So anyway, guys, y'all have a good one. And I'll come on a little later and do one tonight. I've been swamped today, and the weather's been horrible. I've been trying to do some other research. We had the little Amber Alert earlier in Tyler, Texas, and I was dealing with that. So anyway, thank God those little brothers were found safe and brought home a little after 2 o'clock today. It's great news. But anyway, guys, just remember, this is all my thoughts, my speculations. Allegedly, this is my opinion, guys. And trigger warning times 50 million. And we'll see y'all in the next one, guys, a little later tonight, all right? Y'all have a good day. All right, bye.